Yo, welcome to YouTube channel. It's Keyshawn. I'm recording most of the videos today. I was watching this video. I think it was like 2 days ago, and it was a woman. She was talking about like life in your 20s. You know, with me being like exactly 20 years old. What I'm saying, I was intrigued. I was interested in what she had to say, right? And she was just talking about like the build up your what was it? Build up your social capital, build up like your knowledge, and then she said something about like entrepreneurs, right? Which I don't, I didn't really, what's the word? Pay attention to it because I don't plan on being an entrepreneur at this moment, right? Maybe in the future, but not at this moment. That's not something I see myself doing. But what stood out to me was that she was like, take risks, right? And she said that take risks in your 20s because you have time to make it up, right? And I was like, yeah, she is right. She is right. And these risks can be like simple risks. They don't have to be like extreme risks such as like you dropping out of college and you know, which it is a risk, but it doesn't have to be something like drastic to where in order for um in order for you to see, which you can. So many people get caught up in this high risk, high reward, but like, what about the small risk that's going to build up over time? It's going to pay you back 10 times. It doesn't have to be drastic. It can be just simple. But I want to focus on just taking the risk in general. I believe that you know every day is look at your risk. If you think about it, like if you want to get technical and things, like it's a risk to go outside. It's a risk to go to that job that's in the hood, and anything can happen. It's a risk to love somebody and to give that person all your trust, not knowing what they can do with it. Like trust is it's risky to trust people, but we do it no matter what, right? So I want you to get comfortable with taking risks because not only does it build your confidence, but it instills a trust within yourself. If if what you're doing is not a transaction, right, which you're paying somebody or you're giving somebody something and they give you something in return, or somebody's giving you something, you can do something in return, you're basically betting on yourself, right? And so I want you to get comfortable with betting on yourself because you're going to it's going to become more easier. It's become easier to like, oh, what I'm saying, it's me. You feel me? Like, why wouldn't I not trust myself? Why would I not, like, what I'm saying? Whatever the risk is, why wouldn't I not do it if it's going to be me doing it? You know what I'm saying? So trust yourself, and not only that, it's fun. Like, how are you having fun in life if you're not taking risks? It's like at that point you're living a boring life, and you can't expect to get anywhere without taking a risk. Like, you're just going to be stagnant and just, what's the word? I got it. Sitting in my note card on the side of my computer. You're going to get complacent. If you don't leave that job for and try to find a better opportunity, you're stuck. You don't want to be stuck. You just want to be, what's the word? Progressing, right? And the only way to progress is to risk it. And it's like we're just talking about like simple risk. You got to think about how many people are like risking their lives And I could go like what's the whole patriotic route where, oh, they're risking their lives for the country, but like think about the people who are like, think about your mom, right? Think about your parents, how they risk every day. You know what I'm saying? They went to work every day, right? For you. They put their bodies on the front line to provide for you, right? The people who like the people who fought for rights, right? They risk their bodies, their fucking lives for you. And you're going to sit here and just like be complacent? Not go try to make it happen? Better yourself? Like they bet everything, everything, and yeah, you gotta take risks, man. It's the only way to progress. I wanted to ask you, were we talking about risks? Are you the type of person to self-preserve or to have some tough self-preservation, right? And the definition of self-preservation is the protection of oneself from harm or death, especially regarded as a basic instinct in human beings and animals, right? But in this contextual, you know what I'm saying, the context of this video is risk, right? We're talking about protecting yourself from losing everything that you built or like some type of status or some type of reputation, right? And I ask you, like, are you willing to look the other way when injustice is being done or present? Or are you willing to risk the reputation that you built or the position that you worked the last year in order to gain, just to save another person? In order to truly take a risk, you must be willing to lose everything. However, it's not it's not like I just throw everything on my marbles on the table, right? The risks I'm talking about are calculated risks when you know that you have a probable chance of achieving your desired outcome. So many people get caught up in I'm gonna take this risk and I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And then they get left with you know what I'm saying, the disappointment when they don't achieve what they're after, and this leads to what's the word, a broken spirit. You know what I'm saying? They essentially they could probably give up. They probably give up at what they're after, and it's just it, I said this plenty of times. It lowers your self esteem and it gets you to losing slash quitting mentality. Once you give up, there's no coming back. Like you can be defeated in life, but when you give up, you actually gave into the enemy. You know what I'm saying? You essentially let the enemy overcome you. You know what I'm saying? Or life overtake you instead of actually getting back up and living to fight another day, or retreating and rethinking a plan to rethinking to achieve your desired outcome. So it's like you can't quit when you lose in life or when your risk doesn't you can't quit when things don't go your way. It's as simple as that. You can't quit when things don't go your way. Get back up, find another plan, and make it happen, man. Simple as that.